And we're waiting for first game of the day, Zoo versus truvietboi, which apparently this is reversed. Yeah, I think these are reversed.
Valera versus Magni! For Cosmodon!
Watch your back.
Yeah, we're gonna have to switch this around real quick. Looks like we set the spectators to follow the wrong people. Alright. So it's really refreshing to see Rogue again. And we are at Game Haven, Sandy, so we're a little tight on Wi-Fi, so hopefully our stream isn't going to get too degraded.
Maybe... No.
But yeah, let us know if we need to tweak anything, because I can't exactly justify using the extra bandwidth to watch the stream.
The Brotherhood shall prevail! For the War Chief!
So it looks like Zoo maybe potentially have brought a patron warrior.
I have an
Meanwhile, vidboi looks like he's bringing back the good old Miracle. Oops. My bad. Vietboi has a lot of his mid game here with the Gazetin draws.
My blade be thirsty.
Let's see how much damage Zoo can get in before Vietboi can deal with this. He really needs a blade flurry. Not just a blade flurry.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Two pillagers and not the removal ones. Alright. So next turn, Zoo's going to get quite a bit more damage in. And I don't think if Vietboi doesn't draw into any more removal that he might be able to come back from this game, even with the significant amount of card draw that the Gazetin is going to give him. Vitboi's got a lot of his
So many
mid-game and
choices.
finishers, but he doesn't have the removal to keep himself in the game. And it looks like Zoo drew into his patrons, so things could get pretty hairy this game.
Maybe... No.
I have an axe to grind.
Taunt goes back down. Just having some beefy taunts is one of the best ways to deal with a Miracle Rogue. Backstab, still not what he needs. Vitboi needs to dig for that Blade Flurry. Ooh, SI7, very good draw.
Ha, this guy's toast.
Much better than having to use the Blade Flurry, actually. Because the current Miracle Rogue requires a lot more on static minions than the one-turn kill that it used to be many moons ago.
My eyes are open.
And Zoo has only got 1 armor at this point, so Vitboi may have found his way back. He's got 2 Cold Bloods in hand.
Maybe...
I'll give him 18 damage. He's got his other Conceal, so he can keep drawing. Just as long as he maintains board control, he can draw right into enough lethal damage.
I have an axe to grind.
Armor.
Taunt goes down for the 3rd time. So there's no more saps. Ooh, the backstab, very good draw. Vitboi's thinking about using his weapon, trying to minimize the amount of resources it takes to clear this taunt. Ooh, fan. Not really what you're looking for at this point. But Vitboi's gonna get the burst potential out of the Cold Bloods right now. And he probably is going to... Whoa. That was unexpected.
Too soon.
Oh my. Well, I suppose that was the best choice out of all those 3. You just are looking for those static minions to stay on board.
Job done.
Soul damage to the face. As long as Vitboi can keep these minions on board, he might be able to get that comeback. He's dealt with
A fight! Count me!
both of Zoo's huge taunts. Not sure if he has any more.
Everyone! Get in here! Everyone!
There's the Page of Generation, which would have been really bad if the Armor Smith hadn't been cleared last turn. Thalnos. Using Thalnos, he
So many wonderful
could clear. Minion +3. Not quite what you're looking for there either. But yeah, Vitboi still has a lot of mana to dig for things, but it doesn't look like any of these are going to actually work. Yeah, so Vitboi's gonna clear the 3/3 patrons and ban the other 2. nice prep, but not sure how many more stones it has to use that for. But unless Zoo gets a execute, brawl, something to help clear this board, Vietboi might actually get the comeback.
Maybe... No.
Zoo digging for the removal. Not sure why he didn't feel like using the Wild Pyromancer. Unless, what exactly is he saving it for? Ah, Ravage. That was a little hard to see with how blurry that second hand is from my perspective.
I'm almost out of cards.
So again, Zoo manages to get a board that's
I'm
difficult
out
to
of
deal
cards.
with. And both the Cold Bloods have been used.
Ha, this guy's toast.
Is that enough damage? Oh. Just barely, with the Azure Drake to save the day. Comebacks after comebacks.
Liadrin versus Magni! Cosmodon!
My hammer burns with holy fire.
Alright, so looks like a decent start for Zoo. He's playing his Patron Warrior again. Vietboi might be playing a Healadin, so he's looking to draw this game out and just remove all the
Job's
threats.
done.
Who's up for an adventure?
So many choices.
Zoo's either taking a while to decide, or we might have disconnected. Oh. Looks like it's the Druid Hero Power after all,
Reporting for duty.
which has great synergy with weapon classes.
Armor made to fit.
Alright, oh, the Quality Wild Pyromancer already in hand. He can deal with an out-of-control board at any time he chooses. Vietboi's just playing the Earthen Ring just to not lose out on board control, even though he could easily clear the whole board. You don't generally want to get into the position where you have to use that, or just to not let the board get out of control.
So many choices.
Two Frothing Berserkers and a Patron, Whirlwind in hand, Battle Rage. board could get out of control. But unfortunately, Zoo doesn't know that truvietboi just has the Pyromancer quality combo to clear that out, so hopefully
Options
if Zoo overcommits, that'll be a huge loss of power for him. Using the battle rage now. Just digging for more whirlwind effects and damage. Or the taunts, really. Interesting that Zoo values the 1-2 over the potential armor gain from whirlwinding a bunch of patrons next turn.
For the war chief!
Alright, Core Connor. Elites. Giving Vietboi only just a single card. Oh my, Forbidden Healing. It is going to be very hard for Vietboi to get first down quickly enough. Alright, Zoo's going for the patron combo. Unfortunately, next turn it's going to be just really terrible when all those get wiped out by inequality. Pyromancer equality, just clear the entire board.
To play with fire?
Vietboi uses one equality, but he just earned his second equality when he did that. So even though he doesn't have another wild pyromancer, the equality still combos very well with Consecrate. truvietboi decides to play the Doomsayer so that he can Tyrion next turn instead of tokening. Gives him a lot more power on Walden, because he denies Zoo the ability to play anything.
Let the pain speak to me.
Is a very good draw.
Take heart.
Wasn't really
The Earth Mother.
much of a better play without that Karen draw.
Reporting for duty.
Because playing the Ragnaros last turn wouldn't have felt that great. I mean, sure, you got a big beefy minion, but you're kind of focusing on just drawing out the game, removing all your opponent's threats, not necessarily threatening the opponent yourself.
Maybe... No. Maybe...
My blade be thirsty. My blade be thirsty.
I gotta move!
just want to make sure those berserkers live long enough to justify the expense. Which they don't. And now is a great turn for Ragnaros. He's gonna heal Vietboi back up to 27. Cairn's also still sticky on his first life. Yeah, Vietboi is considered. He's wondering whether Zoo has a way to execute his Ragnaros later. Oh, never mind about that 27 health. Cairn just sucks it all up. Alright, so pretty sure Zoo is going to want to clear the Ragnaros. But the Cairn is also a huge threat.
Maybe...
And Ragnaros heals, but Cairn can actually do damage. But right now, nothing that Zoo has on the board will be able to clear the Cairn out. And he has to kill that Cairn twice, too. He only has one execute in hand. He's going to have to spend a lot of resources. It's not looking good. Unless Zoo carries some brawls.
I gotta move!
It'll be really hard to deal with this board. So here comes the second patron. He's generating all the things. Execute the Ragnaros. And Zoo may decide to take care of that first Cairn. There we go. And a very good turn to deal with the board, refill his hand. Still looking pretty difficult. Vietboi doesn't even have to use the equality for this consecrate.
I have no time for games.
So many choices.
So that's both patrons down. Sylvanas on the board now. That's Zoo has been having difficulty dealing with this paladin the whole game. It's just so easy for paladin to deal with the threats with the equalities. Equality, the Cairn, Sylvanas now.
I gotta move!
Zoo's deck is mainly geared towards like generating a board. Meanwhile, Vietboi's board is just difficult to remove.
Made to fit.
Ooh, I'm not sure if that was a misplay. If Zoo had intended to play the Armor Smith in the first place, then he lost out on a lot of damage, or a lot of armor. Now, should Vietboi heal up this turn? Nope. Looks like Forbidden Healing is going to get used. Heal up some 16 health. Yes. And Zoo is just about out of threats. With only 4 cards left, I don't see much of a way to deal 28 plus health.
Maybe... No.
can wait no longer.
I gotta move!
Alright. Grom goes down. Deals a good chunk of damage, but the Peacekeeper is just going to
Follow the rule.
remove that threat entirely. And Zoo has to deal at least 16 more damage. With only 3 cards? No, yep. 4 cards left in deck. Now 3. Draws another Blood Ichor.
Maybe... No. Pain, speak to me.
Oh man. The last consecration. That may just end the entire game. There's 3 cards left in Zoo's deck. He actually hasn't played the taunts yet, so I guess he does still have some threats, but I haven't been keeping track of it.
None may steal
All of
us.
Zoo's whirlwind effects are gone now. He's used... Yeah, I think he's used about 4 whirlwind effects so far. Draws into a weapon. Not too bad. But he's only going to get 1 use out of it.
Got me.
Alright, Zoo just knows that he's cornered. Yep, boy. Way ahead, 2-0. And on game point.
Brawl versus Khadgar.
Knowledge is power for Doomhammer.
Alright. Vietboy brings out the Shaman. Generally considered one of the stronger classes in standard mode at this point. And Zubra is bringing a mage. Not too sure what kind of mage.
Who's up for an adventure?
Right, first turn. Ooh, first turn Shapeshifter live tap. It's a very good start for Vietboy right off. Now with Doomhammer in hand, Vietboy decides to go with the hero power combo. Lava Burst.
It's getting hot in here.
Not too great at this point, but yeah. Vietboy definitely has a lot of finishers.
The end is coming.
You know, I'm thinking that Zoo maybe has brought Reno Mage. We haven't seen any copies yet, have we? Yeah, 1 Ice Lance, 1 of everything so far. Alright, draws into more drawing.
It's getting hot in here.
Looks like the second Arcane Intellect, but that doesn't mean that this still can't be a Reno Mage. Pyroblast, yeah, there's still mostly 1 of everything. Now Reno's card text says that you only need 1 copy of every card in your deck, so it only does the deck check. It doesn't mean, which means that if you have drawn all the copies of your cards, they are no longer in your deck, and Reno can still be activated for that full heal. Ooh. So there's the on curve Windhammer, Doomhammer, Wind Fury Hammer. That is what I shall call it.
Oh, yeah, they're in the spectator room. Or they're in the room inside of it.
I hope you like my invention.
See what is to come.
It's a hassle. And I could switch it. I don't know, this is like minimum processing power to just duplicate instead of extend the desktop.
I hope you like my invention.
Alright, so maybe this is looking like just a new standard freeze mage instead. With 2 blizzards. It's much less likely for the to be in there. Alright, so 6 damage this turn. And if Zoo doesn't draw into an ice block, oh man. Well. Zoo definitely acknowledges the threat from the Doom Hammer at 12 health. No ice block. truvietboi has 5 cards in hand. Many of those could easily be just direct damage to the face. Which they are. There is the shutout. Let's take a look at the bracket right now. We have a lot of 3-0s. And 3-1s. A few 3-1s. And we are currently splitting up the games on the bracket because everybody's on Wi-Fi. 3-0. Alright. So we'll take a quick break and then we will find another game for you guys.
Yeah, blood of it.